Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Delaney. If it's your first time clicking on one of my videos, and welcome back to return viewers. So if you want to see more gaming content, please like and subscribe. So it's getting closer to the end of the year, and I've just been thinking more about some of the games that are going to be releasing in 2023, and I'm super excited because I feel like 2023 is probably going to be one of the best years in gaming. I can already see my backlog crying. I'm so excited for all of the games, so I wanted to list a few of the ones that I'm really excited for. Let's get started. So first on the list, the ultimate, I have to like put it at the beginning because I can't even put it at the end. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And so this is the much anticipated Breath of the Wild sequel, and it's just, I cannot wait. Like, even just looking at the small clips and not even knowing much more about how the gameplay is going to be, I'm super excited. And I feel like once May hits around, I'm going to be just playing that game for like the rest of the year. So forget about the other games coming out. No, I already have so many hours in Breath of the Wild, and now I feel like I have so many hours, but I haven't actually beat Ganon. And so now I feel like, since I know that the sequel is coming out, I'm gonna make sure to defeat Ganon because I want to have the anticipation and the story in mind. But yeah, it's just so awesome that they're gonna have a sequel, and it's finally announced. So I cannot wait. I know all of you guys are really excited for it too. So next on the list, which comes out in January, is Fire Emblem Engage. Fire Emblem Engage is the latest Fire Emblem installment. Last mainline Fire Emblem game was Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I really adore. There's like so much gameplay, and the Fire Emblem series is just such a unique series when it's like very strategic, but also is able to mix in the RPG references of like how you interact with your teammates and just the way that the storyline unfolds. So I'm really excited for this new installment. This one looks like a completely different story from how the Three Houses was, which was like three different storyline scenarios that you had when it came to who you'd like to choose to be in your team. But I'm really excited for this one because it still has like it looks like it still has the same elements of Three Houses, but it's just a little bit more like there's a lot more interaction, it seems like, with like finding, like talking to your teammates in your army, fishing, all those things. I think that it looks really cool. I love how the graphic style of the Fire Emblem games are. It's kind of like a mixture of like a 3D graphic anime style, but it's like a little bit like 2D. Like, I really love it. It's so beautiful, and I'm really excited because I really love the character design with like the red and blue hair. Like, I think it looks awesome, so I really cannot wait for this one. Next is Faefarm, which I saw this at the Nintendo Direct. I believe it was in June or July, and I've been anticipating ever since. So this one doesn't have a release date yet. It just says spring 2023, and it's gonna be exclusive to the Nintendo Switch. So I feel like this game, it looks like it mixes the best of both worlds when it comes to like farming sims like Stardew Valley, or even like life sims like Animal Crossing, but with the added bit of magic. It looks so great. And I also see that there's like going to be some co-op where you can have your friends help you with your farm and come to explore. And there's also a little bit of action adventure when it comes to like exploring the island that you're on after you do your farming. So I think it looks awesome. I can't wait to see what the game mechanics will be like, to see more about this game and when it's going to release, which I'm gonna assume will probably be around April or May because it says spring around that time, I feel like. But yeah, it looks so awesome. I also love the character design of this as well. Like, it looks like the chibi style looks just like perfect, and then there looks like a lot of different customizations you can do with your character, and I feel like that will be add more extra to the gameplay. Next on the list is Atelier Ryza 3. So the Atelier games usually come in trilogies, and so Atelier Ryza, It had its sequel about 2 years ago. So this one is the last installment in the Atelier Ryza series. So the Atelier series just looks so beautiful and I just love how it is. I have not gotten a chance to play Atelier Ryza yet, even though I have both in my collection. This is now pushing me to actually pick those two up in my backlog because I really want to be able to play the third installment and get the complete storyline. So the Atelier Ryza series is about like a group of friends basically trying to find their place in the world and exploring, and there's like a lot of different elements of like alchemy and just like building up your team, and I just think that it looks great, and I'm really excited to see like how the third installment goes. Next one is Octopath Traveler 2, and this is another JRPG that I have not picked up yet, even though I have it in my backlog. But this is another one that I haven't gotten a chance to play the first. But I really love the style of Octopath Traveler. Like the 2D HD style is just so beautiful. It's so unique. The Octopath Traveler games are the games that introduce this new technique to JRPGs. Like it's like a nice mixture of like old and new like JRPG, like retro JRPGs. I just really love the style. And what I love the most about the Octopath series, since I played a little bit of the demo, like you can choose from 8 of the different characters to take 4 to go on a trip, go on your journey, and to like complete all of their storylines. And I just think that's such a unique gameplay thing, especially when it comes to JRPG, being able to have so much story and lore that comes with like all these characters. So yeah, it looks awesome. So next is Rune Factory 3 Special. This is a remaster of the Rune Factory 3 games. I haven't gotten deep into the Rune Factory series, since the only one I've played so far has been Rune Factory 4 and Rune Factory 5. Rune Factory 3 is such a beloved fan favorite in the series, and I'm really excited to be able to play this since it's going to be remastered, and it's going to get the same treatment as the Rune Factory 4 special got, which is where they're going to add in more character elements when it comes to like the newlywed mode of the game. And I think that it looks great. So this one, the main character can turn into a sheep monster, and it's kind of like a balance between like the humans and the monsters. I always love how they come out with remasters of series, like older series, just because I didn't get to experience a lot of the older games, like when it came to like certain JRPGs or things like that. And like being able to have them on the Switch and like be remastered, I think it's so great for like someone like me who hasn't gotten a chance to be introduced into the series. Like, and speaking of remasters, the next one is Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And this one, I'm just happy that they're doing more with the Kirby franchise, because it felt like Nintendo kind of forgot about Kirby for a bit. But with the release of Kirby in the Forgotten Land that came out earlier this year, it seems like they're going to try to do more Kirby games. So this one is a remaster of the original Kirby. I think it was on the Wii, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a remaster of Kirby Return to Dreamland, and it looks awesome. I love that there was co-op play, and I'm just kind of happy to see more Kirby games. I hope that Nintendo decides to do more with the franchise. Last is Story of Seasons, It's a Wonderful Life. There's like so many great farming sims on the Switch, and this one, it looks awesome. So there's going to be elements where you're able to age your characters, and also how you interact with the kids that you have, with the spouse that you choose. So I just like those added gameplay elements when it comes to farming sims, because there's just so much realism to it. But yeah, it looks great, and I'm kind of excited to see how more of the series goes. I do still need to play some of the past Story of Seasons games, start playing those before this one comes out. But it looks awesome, and I'm really excited for like a lot of these game releases that are coming out on the Switch next year, because it's just like, I feel like the past like since 2020, like the game releases have been like slow, and this year was like the first year that everything kind of like picked up a lot. So I feel like 2023 is going to be like a very good year, just because it's kind of like everyone's kind of recovered from how 2020 was, how everything had to slow down. So I'm really excited. It's always great to just have something more to collect on the Switch and to find new games to play. So what games are you guys excited for? Let me know down in the the comments. I know there's like a lot of you guys are excited for so many different games. Like I haven't mentioned all of the games that are releasing next year, so you know, maybe there's some that I missed that you guys want to mention, and I'll definitely keep them on my wish list. So yeah, let me know, and I hope all of you guys are doing well as always. Have a wonderful day. Bye.